You are watching WPTV.
Oh, welcome back to the desk. With the NFL season heading into the home stretch, Johnston, Steven, Samory, and Vinny are here to break down some key late-season storylines. Fellas, there's a Thursday night game last night, pivotal in the AFC South. The Colts played, didn't they, Colts fans?
They did.
Look how the two Colts fans are on that side
Steve,
of the
what
table.
did you take away from the game?
Well, it was basically a game for first place. Let's take a look at the highlights from this game. As you can see here, Deshaun Watson, president, bang, bang, intercepted by Kenny Moore right there. Let's take a look right here. Big meaty claws by Jabal Sheard, picked by Kenny Moore. Big turnaround point for the Colts in this position. Got downfield here. As you can see, Jacoby Brissett running down the field, lead blocked by Jack Doyle in for the touchdown. Third rushing touchdown for Jacoby Brissett
Colts
this
looking
season.
good so far.
So far, so good. And then this is where stuff goes downhill for us Indy boys. Deshaun Watson, all the time in the world, wide open to DeAndre Hopkins in the end zone. Don't know why he falls. He gave the ball to his mom, though, so that was nice. And then look at this run by Jonathan Williams right here. Boom, stop, nope. Stiff arm, nope, and first down and a touchdown for Jonathan Williams, the first of his career. Deshaun Watson step back. Who else would it be? DeAndre Hopkins in the end zone, another touchdown. That put the icing on the cake, basically. And then last play of the game for the Colts, Jacoby Brissett, all the time in the world. Moving around, and he went for the first down, did not get the first down there. Texans won that game. They took the lead in the AFC South.
Justin, what's going on, pal?
Like Steve said, the Texans won, so it was obviously 20-17. But let's take a look at the stats overall from the game. Colts, they came in and they wanted to run the ball, and they did. They had 175 yards rushing. That was without Marlon Mack. He broke his hand. He's out for a little bit. They passed, though, not a great passing day for Jacoby Brissett. 121 yards to Deshaun Watson's 298. And the Colts, their third down defense, it was lacking. It seemed like every single time they got the Texans run third down, big play downfield, Texans keep moving the ball, and that just kept bothering them at that point and kept getting to them.
They could not stop them on third
No,
down.
not at all.
No,
At all.
not at all.
Deshaun Watson, even though the pick that you emphatically said he threw, he had a big game. He threw for 298 yards. He threw for 2 touchdowns to DeAndre Hopkins, and Will Fuller put up 7 for 140. Yeah. He was shredding your defense every time he got the chance.
Not wrong.
Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins made that insane sideline catch. He had 6 receptions. He totaled 94 yards total. The defense did pretty well, holding them to only 17 points. But Jacoby Brissett threw 16 completions out of the 25. His receivers just couldn't catch the ball.
Yeah, you're right. Jacoby played a good game, but receivers couldn't catch
Receivers
the
were
ball.
just falling apart.
2017, the most common final score in NFL history.
Well,
That's why you're the host.
It's a shame that the Colts, it's a shame the Colts on the losing end of
Great
that.
statistics there.
But listen, now the AFC South, Texans have a 1-game lead. Few games left. Justin, you still think the Colts could break it down?
Absolutely. I'm going with the Colts to win the South.
Really?
Despite the loss, looking ahead, the Colts, once they get Marlon Mack back, and T.Y. Hilton, he was out for 3 to about 4 weeks or so. This game was a rough game for him. He had to shake off the rest. 2 crucial third down drops, but I think eventually they'll figure out all the trust in the world with Frank Reich. I'm going with the Colts for the South.
Steve?
you know what? I'm going with the Colts as well.
Wow. That's shocking.
Shocking, right?
So
Shocking.
shocking.
Wow.
Yeah, they still have a chance. The Houston Texans play the Patriots next week. That's a loss for them. The Colts play, who are they playing next week? The Titans. And they're going to beat the Titans. They're not the same team, but this team needs to get their stuff together. They have to move on to the next game, Jim Irsay, stop making my heart hurt, all right? Like, come on, let's get stuff together, all right?
Well, Jim Irsay is going to continue to make your heart hurt because the Texans are going to win this division. Deshaun Watson is easily the best quarterback in this division. It's like this for who's the best quarterback in the division. And even though J.J. Watt went out, their defense played stellar last night. Yep. And even though they play the Patriots, they play at home. There's going to be a big atmosphere. I think they're going to get the W for them, and then they just cruise along through the rest of the season.
Vinny?
I have to go with the Houston Texans as well. I mean, Deshaun Watson, he's doing great. He has 249 completions overall, 2,899 passing yards, 200 passing touchdowns, and only 7 interceptions. But also look at DeAndre Hopkins, 81 receptions, totaling 839 yards, and 6 receiving touchdowns. Those two are going to be the reason why these guys they win the AFC South.
So we're going to keep it on this side because I tend to agree with them.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
The AFC is loaded with both contenders and pretenders. Samory, give me either a contender or a pretender.
So we're going to start good with a contender, the Baltimore Ravens. Everybody's been talking about the Baltimore Ravens recently, and if you just look at their notable wins, they destroyed the Dolphins the first week of the season, 59-10. They beat the Seahawks soundly in Seattle, and that's hard to do, 30-16. Everybody talks about, the Patriots this, the Patriots that. Lamar Jackson ran all over them, 30-20. The Bengals, they also destroyed them, 49-13. And then the team we just talked about, the Texans, who everybody thought would just beat up on the Ravens, they beat them 41-7. So the Ravens, they could do it at home, they could do it on the road, and I think they're easily one of the contenders, and they can make it to the Super Bowl.
Who do you want to highlight, Vin?
I'm going with the Patriots, and I see them as a contender. They're an 8-1 team. I mean, as Samory said, they only lost to the Ravens, but they have one of the best defenses in the league right now. And going a few weeks back, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady, one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Oh, don't even start with that.
Oh, baby.
He has 256 completions, 2,752 passing yards, 14 touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions. I mean, it hurts me to say it, but whenever the Patriots have Tom Brady, they're always going to be a contender.
Steve, who you got?
So you got the Patriots, you got the Ravens. They locked up 1 and 2, probably in the AFC. But there's another team in that AFC East that's pretty darn good that we're not talking about, and that's the Buffalo Bills. Okay, Josh Allen is leading this team to the playoffs. He has his great weapons, John Brown, Devin Singletary. Their record is 7-3 right now. They're scoring 21 points per game. They're averaging 350 yards per game, 25 total touchdowns, and 29 sacks. This defense is great. This offense is great. They're a threat in the playoffs.
I've never heard anyone say there's a threat in the AFC South East before.
Hey, look at
incredible.
them. I know, it's different, right?
Yeah.
Nothing's going to happen with them.
J-Val, who you want?
You said the Bills.
I did.
You have the Ravens. You have the Patriots. They're all contenders. But if one pretender, it has to be the Oakland Raiders. John Gruden's second year after now in his second stint with the Raiders. Obviously, the record 6-4. Good. You know, Derek Carr, he's starting to return to what MVP form he was.
Sprinkles of
a little bit here and there. Josh Jacobs, he's going to be Offensive Rookie of the Year, no doubt. There's really no one else. But I don't think it's in the cards for him this year quite yet. Could they sneak into the playoffs? Maybe, but the Chiefs, they're going to lock up that division, no problem.
Let's move over to the NFC. Big Sunday Night Football matchup between the Packers and the Niners. Justin, who you got?
I have to go with the 49ers. Better front seven, better running game. They're home. Give me the Niners.
Ooh, Steve.
I'm also going to go with the Niners on this one. They moved this game to Sunday night for a reason. This game wasn't originally planned for Sunday Night Football. Green Bay Packers, San Francisco 49ers, Sunday night. 49ers taking the win.
It's a classic game. This is a game that's been played in the playoffs many times before. I'm going to take Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Aaron Rodgers has more big game appearances. He's played better than Jimmy Garoppolo this season. I think that's going to continue Sunday night.
Vinny, round us
I'm
out.
going with the Packers as well. Aaron Rodgers, another great quarterback in the league. He's doing great. And also look at Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones has rushed for 589 yards, and he's got 35 receptions, 11 touchdowns, 3 of those being receiving touchdowns. He's doing great. These two players are going to be unstoppable.
I'll have to break another tie, huh?
Yeah.
Are you going to?
I'm going to go with them because I feel bad for them. They have 13
He's finally on our
losses.
side.
So
I'm going with the
you
Niners.
give us credit on this
I'm
side,
going
then
with the
you go on that
Do you
side.
want to
That's
join
nice.
the Colts
He
fan
just-
side?
no.
No, you don't want to be a Colts fan?
No.
Okay.
That's all for the gridiron, but we're going to drop the puck with the NHL crew right after this. Keep it locked.